the subject of ridicule, let's be his children and stand in the gap for him. So this which presents the question: how many times have we seen our brother and sister in a predicament that's less favorable? Is our response to laugh, joke, ridicule, mock, gossip, or is our response to cover?
That's good.
Life has taught me to look at things so much differently, especially life with God. Life with Christ has taught me to respond differently. So now when I see giants or generals in the gospel, meaning people who have become famous or become in the limelight because of their relationship with the Lord, because God has elevated them so. When I see them get into places where they're falling and they're up again, their life is up for us to view and watch. They don't have the luxury of what we have to some privacy. So when their life becomes on display and it's less favorable than what we would want them to walk in, something that's less representative of our Father, I pray. Even in my humanity, be like, I can see how that could happen.
Yeah.
But I still pray. I'm like, but you know what? And I always say that I can see how that can happen. But I be like, but you know what? Let me pray. There are some things that you can see, and so some behaviors are confirmation to what you could have seen in the spirit. But it still makes no excuse to have round table discussions about their failure. There's no need for it. There's no need to have round table discussions about their failure. Our obligation is, if we truly see ourselves as the body of Christ and operate as the body of Christ, our obligation is to pray and cover. Okay. So Shem and Japheth walked back because they didn't even want to see their father in this condition that he was in. They knew him to be a man of faith. They knew him to be the man that called them into the ark, and guess what? Saved them from that cataclysmic event. That's who they knew their father to be. And so rather than turn in and go in like Ham did, what they did was like, no, we know who our father really is.
Yeah.
And so we're going to turn our face to this part of what our father is displaying right now, because we know what man he really is. So they backed into the tent, covered their father. Okay. So there's no conversation going on between those two. They covered their dad. Okay? And that's what we should do. Cover.
Mm-hmm.
So verse 24 says, when Noah woke up from his stupor, he learned what Ham, his youngest son, had done. Then he cursed Canaan, the son of Ham. May Canaan be cursed. May he be the lowest of the servants to his